The Republican Party, even in its transition to the Trump regime, is eating each other. And quite honestly, I'm loving it. Before I go through that, let's get some breaking news out of the way. Matt Gaetz, the alleged pedophile, facing an ethics violation, who resigned from Congress to try and head off that report being released, although that report's being released, is being leaked out, let me put it that way. The man who resigned from Congress, vying for the job of the Attorney General under Donald Trump, earlier this afternoon, actually said, no, I'm withdrawing my name. Here's what he said on Twitter. I had excellent meetings with senators yesterday. I appreciate their thoughtful feedback and the incredible support of so many. While the momentum was strong, it is clear that my confirmation was unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition, i.e., we know what you did, you're about to get caught for it, and it's going to smear Donald Trump and J.D. Vance as they take the presidency and vice presidency. But moving on, there is no time to waste on a needlessly provocative Washington scuffle. Thus, I'll be withdrawing my name from consideration to serve as Attorney General. Trump's DOJ must be in place and ready on day one. I remain fully committed to see that Donald J. Trump is the most successful president in history. I will forever be honored that President Trump nominated me to lead the Department of Justice. I'm certain he will save America. Oh, Maddie. We all know why you withdrew your name from consideration for the AG. It isn't because you have high hopes that Donald Trump will be the savior of America. It's because you got caught and you are going to be exposed as a kid raping, pedophilic, scumbag asshole, and you didn't want Donald Trump to be smeared. Oh, you were trying to be all knowing, all this, oh, woe is me. You didn't want to be that. Matt Gaetz, suck my toe. You knew exactly what was going to happen. You knew that report was going to expose you. And more to the point, what makes you think that you were even capable or not to mention qualified to be the AG? Huh? What made you think that you were even capable of being the Attorney General? You never practiced criminal law. You never argued in front of a criminal court. You have a law degree, but that's not the only thing that makes you the AG. You should be ready to defend this country and its laws and its constitution, not be the personal attorney for Donald Trump, which is exactly what you would have been doing if you became the AG. What really bothers me about this whole clown show, as I said before, is that that Donald Trump isn't selecting people who are qualified for the jobs that he's putting them up for. He's selecting people that will be 100% loyal to him. Not the Constitution, not the people, not the laws of this nation, but directly and solely to Donald Trump only. And that's exactly what kind of an AG you would have been, Gaetz. What the hell do you know about arguing a case from the Supreme Court? What would you know about defending the laws of our country, which are the Constitution? You know nothing, Gaetz. But this segues into something else I've been wanting to talk about too. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the idiotic bitch in Georgia, for some unknown reason, still has her job, other than the fact that her constituents in Georgia are a bunch of brain dead hicks, decided to threaten members of the House and Senate, and not the Democrats, mind you. She's threatening her fellow Republican colleagues, the rest of the MAGA, who are in the pocket of Donald Trump. She released this tweet on November 19th. For my Republican colleagues in the House and Senate, if we're going to release ethics reports and rip apart our own that Trump has appointed, then put them all out there for the American people to see. Yes, all the ethics reports and claims, including the one I filed, all your sexual harassment and sexual assault claims that were secretly sold, paying off victims with taxpayer money, the entire Jeffrey Epstein tapes, recordings, witness interviews, but not just those, there's more. Epstein isn't the only asset. If we're going to dance, let's all dance in the sunlight. I'll make sure we do. Who the fuck do you think you are, Greene? I mean, what the fuck? If we all dance in the sun, what the hell? But this is the point I'm making with this. If Matt Gaetz's ethics report from the House Ethics Committee was about to be released, even if it wasn't released, it would have been a slow death of information from that report being leaked to the American public. So, here's the thing, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Since you want to make threats, go for it. I want you to release all the reports. Let's release all the Republicans who were with Jeffrey Epstein. Let's see what all the Republicans who released report who were hanging out with PD, Puff Daddy, PD, DDP, whatever the freak his name is now. He's about to be prisoner Diddy. Let's release it all. Let's also release the fact that you cheated on your husband with a physical trainer, no less. Let's release it all. The fact is, don't make threats that you can't back up. And don't write checks your body can't cash. And looking at your body, Greene, oh God, I don't even want to cash that shit. I really don't want to cash that. No way. But the Republican Party is eating each other. As a Republican President-elect, I should say, is about a couple of months away from taking the office again and ripping this country apart, the Republican Party is eating each other. And I'm loving every bit of it. And as I said in my previous video, I have no sympathy for any of them. You voted for this shit. You voted for the chaos. You voted for the blood. And now you're getting it in spades. You voted for the burning of this country, and you're getting it in spades. Only good, but I thank the Lord that it's you guys eating each other, not everyone else. As I said in my previous video, my soul and my conscience is clean. I voted for Kamala Harris. Was she the perfect candidate? No. But she's not the one who's going to put my life and my freedoms on the line. Donald Trump has made it clear that he is. And with you Republicans doing all this, you've shown that you are an existential threat to everything this country represents. These people are eating each other, and we should just sit back, grab the popcorn, grab some cake, and watch them burn themselves. Because eventually, all roads are going to lead to Donald Trump. Now, I'm not saying this will happen, and I'm not threatening this will happen, but frankly, I have a good feeling, a good hunch this will happen. Donald Trump is going to burn himself to death as President of the United States. I'm just praying that it's only he, J.D. Vance, the rest of the Trump clan, and everyone else that supports him that burns. Because I said before, my conscience and my soul is clean. I voted for Kamala Harris. My soul is clean. Donald Trump's soul isn't clean. J.D. Vance isn't clean. The rest of the MAGA, they're not clean. The fact is this, you want to fight each other over this crap? Go right ahead. I'm just going to be up there in the stands watching it all happen. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, release the reports. Go for it. I can't wait to see the crap you people have done. But here's the thing that really bothers me. Real quick, I'm going to end this video. If you've known about people doing something illegal, criminal, felonies, why didn't you turn them in at the time? Were you holding on to it because you want to be a gangster politician? Or were you doing it because you're afraid that's going to hurt Donald Trump? In either case, you have held information about felonies, about direct crimes against people in this country, especially if it happens to be Matt Gaetz or anyone else who is involved in pedophilia. So here's my question for you. Why did you hold on to it? Why didn't you talk about it? Why didn't you say anything to anyone about it? So, if you covered this up and you held on to it, that means you committed a crime, Mary Jean. If I were you, I would be thinking about getting yourself a good defense attorney. And don't call Matt Gaetz because he's not really an option. Not because he's not a lawyer, because he's never argued in front of a criminal court. So, Mary Jean, release the reports if you want, but do it at your own peril while you're sitting in a jail cell waiting for you to go to prison for conspiracy to cover up crimes. But in the meantime, I'll be sitting back and watching the Republican Party, the MAGA Party, burn itself to cinders. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.